Welcome to today's game between the U15 Major Bage Valley Wildcats and the Joneljim Cougars. Starting in net today for the Wildcats, number 29, Tatum Innes. And net for the Cougars, number 31, Lane Wambach. Puck comes back to Fowler at the red line. He's going to dump it in. Rude going after it. Gets that puck in the corner, trying to cut to the middle, taken down. Cougars on the breakout. Pass up to O'Neill. O'Neill comes in the side. Drop pass taken away by Ferguson. 2-on-2 coming the other way. Ferguson takes it to the outside. And good stick there by McLeod to knock it away from him. Graves trying to stick handle in the zone. Loses the puck. Diebel knocks it away. Howard bumps that up to Robichaud. Robichaud trying to make a move. He's going to lose that puck. Now Graves with it in his own zone. Passes it ahead. Parks does not touch it apparently, so that's going to be an icing. 13:35 left to go in the first period. Still no shots. Ozone draw for the Wildcats. Off the draw, puck comes up to Parks. Parks pushes that ahead to McNeil. McNeil trying to move it to Buckley, goes offside. Quick break out there by the Cougars, so it's going to be offside. Off the draw, McLaughlin moves that over to McKay, trying to go to Martin. Puck knocked away. Charlie McLaughlin back in his own zone. Gets stick checked by Parks. Trying to move it up to the point. Lonergan's going to pick it off. Lonergan fires that into the zone. Puck comes in front. Brian on it. He's knocked over. Brian still with it. He moves that over to Sims. Sims ahead to Parks, tips into his own bench by accident. That's going to be another whistle. Ozone draw now for the Wildcats again. Off the draw, puck slides back, and it gets sent out of the zone. Innes out of his net to play it. He's going to go glass and out. Gallant with it. Toe drag. Still going after that puck. Loses it. Ferguson gloves it down. Now battle on the boards. Puck comes free. Shot from the Cougars. Misses. Rude with it. Making his way. Makes a move to the middle. Flicks that puck in, going after it. Sims back for it. He gets hit on the boards by Rude. Ferguson coming in for the loose puck. He gets it, trying to put it out front. Knocked away by one of the Cougars. Rude cycles it. Timmons gets there first. Moves that puck around Gallant. Line held by Greeno at the blue line. Puck in some skates. And pops free. Greeno coming in. Nice move down the right side. Cut back. Up top to Ferguson. Shot. And good save there by Wambach. Can't hold on to it though. Rebound pops free. Put behind the net by the Cougars. Puck up to Diebel. Over to Greeno. Across to Ferguson. Skips away from him. Gets that puck back. Knocks it up the point for Diebel. He shoots it. Howard trying to get a tip, bring it to the net. Gavin McLaughlin finishes his hit. Shot from Greeno, blocked incidentally by Howard. Diebel, D to D again. Greeno has a lot of pressure on him. Still keeps that puck in. Good hit there by Gavin McLaughlin. Then dodges a hit, gets that puck down low to Diebel. In front for Howard. Howard puts it on goal, and that's going to be covered up by Wambach. Ozone draw here for the Wildcats. And off the draw, trying to get a shot off is going to be Rolls. He gets stick checked. Martin working it on the half wall. Lonergan trying to knock it free. Loose puck grabbed by Graves. Puts it back up into the mess. Cougars get it. Skating it out of his own zone is Marsh. Marsh comes in on the left side trying to throw that puck to the middle. Charlie McLaughlin trying to move it up to Lonergan. Pass intercepted. McLaughlin battling to try and get it back. Sent around the boards now. McKay up to Rolls. Rolls almost puts his team offside. I mean, he probably did, but the ref did not call it. Graves working his way up the boards. Nice moves. Runs into his own teammate and loses the puck. Barry coming down the side. Puck put down low. Bartow Kelly on it. Cuts back behind the net. Still has it. Hit from behind. I'm wondering where the call is. That might just be me. Anyway. Ferguson, his own zone. Over to McGuire. McGuire up to Rude. Rude pushes it ahead. Going after it. Finishes his hit. Puck almost makes his way after Parks. Good stick by McGuire. Puck coming over. Diebel going after it. He comes back in his own zone. Up to Rude. Can't hold on to it. Parks with the stick. Trying to catch that pass. Ferguson gets it. And Wildcats offside, apparently. 9:30 left to go here in the first period. Shots right now, 2-1 Wildcats. Off the draw, Howard trying to skate it into the zone. Puck knocked away from him. Robichaux going after it again. Breakout pass by the Cougars. Taking it into some open ice. Glass and down the puck goes. Greeno with it now. Cuts back. Fakes his pass. Wheels it down the left side. Trying to chip it deep. Howard accidentally stops it. Flicks it into the zone now. Robichaux on it. Good forecheck by Robichaux. And now he gets that puck in the middle. Shot goes just high. McLaughlin with it now. Trying to make a pass up to the point. Picked off. Thrown ahead by Wilson to Parks. Gets around Diebel and knocks over Greeno. Parks to the middle. Shot by Timmons. He scores. I'm pretty sure that's goal scored by number 22, Ty Timmons, with the assist from 24, Zenon Parks. But we're gonna there might be another assist I'll listen for. 8:36 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 game for the Cougars. Off the draw, puck comes back up to Lonergan. Lonergan pushes it ahead. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to listen to who got the assist. Dixon moving that puck around the boards, thrown back down and around. Grabbed this time by Barry. Barry trying to get it out. Held in by Charlie McLaughlin. Shot from Lonergan. Puck doesn't quite come out. Timmons trying to make a move around McKay. Good body position. Rolls with it now. Coming into the zone. Trying to make a move. Taken away from him. O'Neal with it. Trying to get around Fowler. And he will get around Fowler. Fowler quick to recover. Puck cycled low. Bartow Kelly picks it up. He sends it around. On the point, puck gets past Sims, but he boxes Rolls out, and Rolls can't get to the puck. Now Bartow Kelly with it again. He moves it up the boards, follows up the play, gets it to Lonergan. They go glass and out. Sims on it now. looking for pass options, getting skated into the boards, just forced to chip it up them. Ferguson now in his own zone, cutting back near the ringette line. Turns it around, moves that up to Gallant, tripped up, and he draws a penalty. Going to the box, going to be number 3, Vinny Sims, 2 minutes for tripping. Scoring the first goal of the night for the Cougars is going to be number 22, Ty Timmons. For Timmons, this is his first goal of the season and 4th point. Getting the assist, number 24, Zenon Parks. For Parks, that'll be his 4th assist and 7th point on the season. Martin with it now, controlling it. Slides that down low. Shot by Lonergan, and good save by Wambach. Minute 48 left on the power play, and 6:48 left in the period. Wildcats' first power play opportunity of the period and of the game. Trying to tie it up here, and just as quickly as they got it, they lose it. Never mind, coincidental penalties here. Going to the box is going to be number 7, Marty McLeod from the Cougars, 2 minutes for roughing. Also getting a penalty from the Wildcats, number 19, Gavin McLaughlin, also 2 minutes for roughing. Wildcats still on the power play. Off the draw, Greeno moves that to McKay. Back to Greeno. Over to McKay. Shot. Good save there by Wambach. And puck comes out. McKay to Martin. Trying to go to Greeno. Ferguson forced to step up and get that puck knocked away from him and put in the Wildcats bench. That's going to be a whistle. 6:23 left in the period. Minute 23 left on the penalty. Off the draw, puck up to McKay. McKay moves that over to Greeno. Puck comes to Graves, and he goes glass and out. Wildcats forced to reset. McKay with it now in his own end. McKay back to Greeno. Greeno circles, cuts back. Across to Ferguson. Shot put ahead. And iced by the Cougars. With speed now, McKay. Angled up the boards. Gets past McNeil to the middle for Ferguson. Trying to make a move. Comes to Gallant. Gallant with it to Ferguson. Ferguson around for Rolls, and the defense is changing. Rolls can't get there. Not a great route he took to that puck. Now Rolls moves that to Gallant. Gallant trying to force it the other way, and that puck shot up and out. Ennis stops it. Charlie McLaughlin with it. He loses that puck, thrown to the middle, and luckily for the Wildcats, it's interrupted. Fowler moves that over to Rolls. Rolls can't get there. Barry picks it up. He's going glassing out. Knocked down by Howard. No high stick, allegedly. Dixon with it. Trying to force it up the glass. Knocked back down low by Rolls. Barry gets it out now. Puck up to Bonar. Bonar has Parks with them. Cutting to the middle. Shot blocked by Charlie McLaughlin. In Bonar's skates, Charlie McLaughlin goes for the hit. Bonar reverses him, and the puck's still in the Wildcats zone. Wilson with it. Moves that up to his point man. Brian with it. To Parks. Back to Brian. Shot tipped up into the netting. These two teams played each other yesterday evening, and it ended in a shootout win for the Wildcats. but getting suspended from the Cougars, number 10, Cohen Geezer, and number 2 from the Wildcats, Connor Keating. Ferguson with it now to McGuire. Puck coming around, Rude with it. Ferguson trying to skate it out. Over to McGuire. And a penalty on Ferguson here for a cross check. Wildcats still trailing by 1, 3:40 left to go in the period. Go to the box. Number 11, Tommy Ferguson. 2 minutes to cross checking. Off the draw, Greeno over to Bartow Kelly. Puck to the middle for Martin, trying to push it ahead. Knocked away from Graves, taking it down the side. First power play opportunity of the night here for the Cougars, looking to extend their lead. Graves takes it around the net, trying to go up to Brian. Puck comes out of the zone. Good forecheck by Howard. Closing the gap. He falls back. And skating up with it, Brian passes it ahead to Boner. To the middle now, up to O'Neill. Gets past Greeno, but he doesn't have enough room to make anything happen. Braun to Boner, back to Braun, knocks it to the side in a foot race with Martin. He moves that puck down low. Greeno trying to chip it past him. Puck sent in front, and Howard is going to ice it. Just under a minute left to go here in the power play. 2.5 minutes left to go in the period. Puck up to Timmins. Timmins can't get there before Lonergan. Lonergan going to move that puck back, forcing the Cougars to reset. Graves, good back pressure from Gavin McLaughlin, forces Graves to move it to McLeod. Coming in the left side. Passes it back to Timmins, trying to slot that through to Johnson. And that puck sent out of the zone. Stopped behind the net by Wambach here. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. Up to Timmins. Timmins has it coming the other way. Timmins to the middle. Buckley stops it up. Over to McLeod. And that puck comes down the ice. Wildcats ice it just before the power play ends, so it's no icing. Diebel, good pinch, moves that puck in down low. Turned around quickly by the Cougars. Timmins takes it down the left side. Gets that in low. Johnson on it. That puck wrapped around. Braun with it now. Puck up to Greeno. Greeno taking it the other way. Moving around. Greeno over to Gallant. Shot. Can't find the back of the net. Back to Gallant, and he misses the puck. Cougars wheeling it up the ice now. Johnson trying to make a move. Good stick by Rolls. And he gets knocked down by Boner. Gallant coming in to scoop up the loose puck. Puts it down low. And the Cougars just get around Rolls. Rolls gets it back down low, though. Good hit on Braun. Going after the loose puck. Rolls knocks him over. Can't get to the puck, though. Johnson trying to chip it past Diebel. Keeps it in. Shot from the point. Misses the net. Sims. Up ahead. Grabbed by Fowler. Diebel to Robichaux. Robichaux just turns and fires. He goes off for a change. Cougars stretching it. Parks can't quite get there. Fowler has it. He's just going to go glassing down. 3 seconds left. And this will be the end of the first period. So far after one, shots 6-4 Wildcats, but they're trailing 1-0 at the end of the first. We'll be back with the second in about 2 minutes. Penalty right at the end of the period to number 21 on the Cougars, Wyatt Wilson, 2 minutes for roughing, and number 21 on the Wildcats, Benjamin Rue, 2 minutes for roughing as well. So it's going to be 5-on-5 when we return to the second period in a minute. And we're back with the second period of the game to the U15 major, Bage Valley Wildcats and the Joneljim Cougars. Fowler with it in his own zone, up to Martin. Martin ahead for Lonergan, put down low. Wildcats right now trailing 1-0, even though they're leading in the shots 6-4. Martin with it down low, trying to send it in front. Last night they had a close game, which was Wildcats winning 2-1 in a shootout. Shot from the point there by Kelly. Martin trying to get a tip on it. So, same thing we're seeing. A lot of low scoring, not a lot of shots. Mostly a defensive game here. This year, Cougars 3-4, 0-2. That puts them 8th in the league. And the only time they played the Wildcats, they lost. Wildcats, on the other hand, are 4-3, 1-1, which puts them 5th in the league. And the one time they played the Cougars, they won, which was yesterday. So Cougars looking to even it up, and Wildcats looking to keep the streak going. Marsh gets that puck in. Grabbed now down low by Boner. Looking in front. Innes going to knock it behind the net with his stick. Puck up top for McLeod. McLeod cuts back. Shot by McLeod. Puck put down low now. Wildcats scrambling a bit in their zone. Greeno looking for an out. Can't find it. Tries to just chip it out. McLeod stops it, puts it back in. Greeno, same predicament. This time McLaughlin's in his spot, and they're going to get that breakout. Graves steals that puck from Howard, trying to chip and go. McLaughlin holds it in, but Graves forces it out. Greeno with it, slides that to Robichaud. Robichaud trying to get it deep. Howard coming in, good hit there. Puck to O'Neill. O'Neill dishes that over to Marsh. Marsh with it. Back to O'Neill, looking for a backdoor pass, grabbed and taken away by McGuire. Cougars controlling it in the Wildcats end. Shot. Greeno gets the rebound. Nice play with it behind the net. Gallant with it. Over to Greeno. Greeno cuts back, looking for a play. Up to Gallant, and he's going to mishandle it. McNeil puts it down low. Innes propels it along. Barry going to get there first. He's trying to keep it low, and the Cougars will put it back down low, but on net, so Innes is going to cover it up. 17:25 left to go here in the second period. Shots right now, 7-6 for the Cougars, and now they pulled ahead in shots. Off the draw. Puck grab by Charlie McLaughlin. Moves that to McLaughlin. Trying to get that puck over. Puck comes to the opposite side. Ferguson lays a hit on Barry, and Wildcats starting to move the puck the other way. Barry goes D to D, and Dixon slides that down low for the dump. Chum McLaughlin falls behind his own net, trips on the invisible stick, comes around to Howard. Howard bumps that for Gavin McLaughlin. He gets that puck down low. Good reverse hit there on Graves. Puck behind Wambach's net now after he stopped it. Howard trying to work with it down low. He's going to lose it. Graves steals it, taking it the other way, trying to get around Ferguson. Ferguson, too long a reach. Good job breaking up that play. And now long stretch pass up to Lonergan behind the D. Broken up by McLeod, but the puck still comes into the Wildcats, into the Cougars' end. Bartow Kelly slides that down low for Lonergan. Can't get a shot off. Too many people around him. Rolls, stops it behind the net, sent in front for Lonergan. Puck just sitting there and kicked away. Now the Cougars going north. Trying to make a move around Fowler is Parks. Fowler stops him and waits for some help to arrive. Puck down low. Cougars trying to regain control of it. Good battle by Buckley to get it. Slides that up to his point man. And shot blocked by Lonergan. Trying to get around Sims. He's taken down. Lonergan takes Sims down, but then Sims trips him up. Now Bryan coming the other way. Someone throws their stick at him, and he loses the puck. Coming down is Buckley, gets around one defender, rips a shot, goes high. Sims gets that puck down low, thrown on goal by McNeil. Can't get, doesn't go in, and this is going to be an icing on the Wildcats. And Cougars go back to the O-zone. 15:02 left to go in the second period. Shots right now 7-7. Off the draw, O'Neal with it. Moves that up to the point. Bryan can't keep it in and puts the Cougars offside. Fowler gets it over to Bartow Kelly. Wildcats have some time to break out. Puck ahead to Lonergan. Lonergan trying to get a shot off, knocked over. Rolls going for the loose puck. Sims gets around him. Rolls trips him up. No call. Nice move by Marsh up to O'Neal. Dropped for Marsh. And Greeno stops that, and it's tracks. Now he's coming the other way. Trying to get around Sims, just wheels it the outside. Cuts back, stops up. Puts it to the middle for Diebel. He rips a shot, misses high and short side. O'Neal with that puck now. Cougars on the breakout. Sent ahead to Boner. He's just going to get it low. Innes stops it behind his net. Moves that up for Greeno. Greeno to Gallant. Greeno with it. Over to Diebel, trying to get it to Rude. for the puck. Cougars send it across. Johnson with it. Put down low. Grabbed now by Greeno. Greeno sends it ahead. Puck comes back. Diebel with it. Over to Greeno. Greeno still on it. Johnson almost breaks up that play. Greeno manages to regain control up to Gallant. Now Cougars have it. Cougars making their way in. Get the red line. Dump it low. Ennis stops it behind his net. Greeno around to Gallant. Gallant up to Robichaud. Robichaud trying to bust through, but he can't. Cougars get the red line again. Just another dump. Greeno back in his own zone once more, scooping up the puck, trying to get something done. He's going to cut back, still controlling it. Cougars still leading 1-0. Robichaud gets it. Moves it off the boards for Gallant. No ice as the puck gets low for the Wildcats. They go for a change quickly. McLeod with it. Skating it up, taking the ice he's given. Gets over the red line. Now the blue line coming down. Ring out line shot. Nice glove save by Ennis. 12:24 left to go in the second period. Off the draw, Howard come the other way. Stick is knocked out of his hand. No call, so they had a 2-on-1. And then he loses his stick, so now the Cougars, lucky break there. Ferguson takes Graves down, and then he scoops up that puck in his own zone. Mishandles it, stops behind the net now. Coming, makes a move in front, almost loses it, manages to hold on to it, and then rips it straight at McNeil. I mean, not intentionally. McNeil blocks it. He's in some pain. Ferguson takes the advantage of the opening, skates it into the Cougars zone, and Graves knocks it away from him, but he trips on the invisible stick. Now Graves hitting the puck to the boards with his shin pad. Big hit there by Ferguson. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Wildcats for interference. So Ferguson's second penalty of the night. But I don't know about that one because he laid Graves out, but it kind of looked like Graves had the puck, so. Wildcats, 2 penalties for Ferguson, second penalty kill for the Wildcats. Cougars unsuccessful on attempt number 1. But they do say third time's the charm, so they probably shouldn't score on this one either. Off the draw, puck up to Barry. Fowler stops it. Parks moves it up ahead, shot in front, tipped. O'Neill going for the rebound, Barry going for the rebound. Ennis catches it, and puck stays out. 11:05 left to go in the second period. 1:43 left on the power play for the Cougars. O'Neill up to Brian. Brian over to Graves. Shot by Graves. Martin moves that down low. Broughton gets it. Sent up ahead to O'Neill. Bartow Kelly trying to recover. O'Neill comes in, he goes bar down. And now, after the power play goal, getting a penalty, number 24, Zenon Parks. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. So now the Wildcats have a power play. But that's goal score by number 19, Lachlan O'Neill. I'm going to have to listen out for the assist, but that's a power play goal. So I guess second time's the charm. Now it's a 2-goal lead for the Cougars. Wildcats with the man advantage now. Off the drop, puck comes to Greeno. Greeno, D to McKay. This is the second power play opportunity of the night for the Wildcats. First one didn't go as planned, but maybe they'll have the same luck as the Cougars. Greeno coming in. Over to McKay, back to Greeno. Trying to slide that over to Lonergan. Can't quite get there. Martin back up top to McKay. Over to Greeno. Shot, and he goes bar down. Well, looks like the power play paid off. 2-1 now. Cougars still have that 1-goal lead. Finally, Wildcats able to break through. Still don't know who got the assist for the second Cougars goal. Now I'm going to have to listen for the assist for the first Wildcats goal. 10-11 left to go here in this one. Greeno stops up to McLaughlin. Grab now by Greeno. Shot by Greeno, looking for two. Just misses. McKay over to McLaughlin. Shot blocked. McLaughlin sends that back to Greeno. Fake shot over to McKay. Shot blocked. Graves moving it the other way. Puck ahead to Graves. Okay. So, now that I know, scoring the second goal of the night for the Cougars is going to be number 19, Lachlan O'Neill. For O'Neill, that's going to be his third goal and 6th point. Getting the assist, number 27, Linus Braun. For Braun, that's going to be his 5th assist and 7th point on the season. Greeno up to McLaughlin, down McLaughlin, nice move, over to Lonergan. Braun gets a stick on it as he goes to shoot, tipped up into the glass by a Wambach to make the save. McLaughlin trying to move it down low, Braun with it now. Puck up to Timmins. And McKay knocks that puck away. Timmins trying to slot it through, knocked away by McKay. Now Ferguson with it. Throwing it in front, rolls, good attempt there. Robichaux down low for Ferguson. Up top to Bartow Kelly, over to Fowler. Across to Robichaux. Shot goes high, high stick. Okay, no high stick. Fowler trying to keep that puck in, he gets hit. And then he does keep the puck in over to Robichaux. Trying to make a toe drag, and puck bounced off the boards, held in by Bartow Kelly. Trying to go over to Rolls. A hit there by Rolls. Okay, now I know who scored the Wildcats goal and got the assist. Bartow Kelly to Ferguson. He moves that down low. Braun behind his own net. Up to Wilson. Wilson has Bartow Kelly on him. He manages to knock the puck away over to Robichaux, who moves it back to Diebel. Diebel entering the zone. Dishes it to the side. Shot by Rude. Puck getting wrapped around and coming out of the zone. Greeno moves it down low. Braun on it. Gets around Robichaux. Slapped down into the zone by Buckley. Innes behind his own now with it. Moves, slides that around for Diebel. Diebel moves that puck up and put back in the zone by Parks. Ennis stops it behind his net. Greeno picks it up. Greeno coming around the boards. He stops up after getting hit. Cougars regain possession in the O-zone. At the point, Barry slides it down low. Trying to move it up top, and now puck up to Rude. Rude trying to split the defenders. He does, but the puck gets too far in front of him. Behind the net now. Over to Robichaux. Robichaux loses it. McNeil goes glassing out. Pinching on the play there, McKay. He's trying to move that puck ahead. And Wildcats go for a change as they get that puck deep. Good pass up by Dixon to Barry. Barry slots it through to Parks. Breakaway scores! So scoring that goal, number 24, Zenon Parks. We're going to have to listen for the assist. Scoring the first goal tonight for the Wildcats, number 15, Trip Greeno. For Greeno, that's his 8th goal, 14th point. Getting the assist, number 3, Bentley McKay. That's his 6th assist and 7th point. And also getting the assist, number 8, Hunter Martin. That will be his 4th assist and 7th point on the season. Gavin McLaughlin trying to get that puck out, but he ends up just kind of chipping it right into the board, and it comes back to him. Cougars dump it in. Ennis stops it behind his net. McKay with it to Gallant. Gallant gets hit by O'Neill. O'Neill takes the puck. Gallant back up, comes back over to him. Sends that puck up top for McLeod. Gets hit over there by Martin. Trying McLaughlin with that puck down low. Slides that to Gavin McLaughlin. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to listen who got the assist for the third Cougars goal, who were trying to slot it in front right now, but stolen and taken out of the zone by Martin, and he just gets clotheslined by someone in the bench. McLaughlin, he's knocked over there by McLeod, and I don't know how that's not a penalty. Martin just got hit by someone in the bench. Good hit in open ice there by Howard. And this game's starting to get physical. Cut to the middle. Shot blocked. Wildcats trying to get out of their own zone. Grabbed now by Ferguson. Puck comes back to him. Entering the zone. Nice move there. Slips past. Taking it down the ice. Cougars, they make a breakout pass. They're coming the other way. Bartow Kelly trying to get that puck out of his zone. He does. He moves it ahead to Rude, who tries to split the defenders. Loses the puck, comes back to him. A little bit of a tie-up in open ice. Ferguson gets knocked over. Cougars coming the other way now. And someone just falls right on top of Fowler. Puck sent ahead. Sims on it. Lonergan going after it. And Ferguson hits someone into the goalie. And Ennis coming out to play it, and that's going to be a penalty. And Ferguson is just getting hosed out there. He just keeps laying hits, and he keeps getting penalties for nothing. Ferguson in the box, so this is going to give the Cougars a power play. And Wildcats coach wanting an explanation as to why it was a penalty. play right now for the Cougars. Greeno with it, moves that puck around the boards. Debo there, and he does get that puck down the ice. Puck up top, and it gets past Debo. O'Neill pokes it through. Shot, nice save by Innes. Good job by Greeno there to angle him to the outside. Greeno pokes it past Barry. Barry moves that down low for O'Neill. O'Neill trying to slot it through. Tips that puck over the net. Innes tips that puck over a stick. Barry shot, misses the net. Picked up by Graves. Graves moves that down low for O'Neill. O'Neill is going to lose it. Puck comes up top. Braun with the shot, and Howard will send that the length of the ice. Puck down low now in the Cougars' end. Regrouping with it now. Cougars making their way down the ice. Slotted ahead, trying to get it to O'Neill. He tips it low, going after it. O'Neill sent ahead. Puck comes back over to Graves. Graves moves that up to Dixon, taking that puck away from him. Almost there was Gavin McLaughlin. Doesn't quite get past him. Now Cougars with it down low. Working with the puck. O'Neill has it low. Moves it up top. Dixon with it. Over to Buckley. Back to Dixon. To Marsh. Shot. Blocked by McKay. Buckley moves that to Dixon. Trying to get it to Marsh. Now grabbed down low by Timmins. Timmins all the way across to Buckley. Shot. Even strength now. Behind the net with it. Controlling it. Johnson. Nice move. Kicks it to Timmins. Timmins hit pretty hard. And this will be no icing. McKay barely misses the net on that one. Wildcats back in their own end now. And off the draw, Wildcats win it. Comes behind the net. Bartow Kelly up to Robichaud. And he cannot get that puck out. Puck over to McLaughlin now. He sends that around the boards. Picked up now by Kelly. Kelly trying to get it out. Robichaud now battling on the boards. Puck stays in. Never mind. Robichaud pokes it past Barry. McLeod, first man to it. Glass and out he goes. Ferguson picks it up. He throws that on net. Wambach doesn't cover it. He just tips it aside. Ferguson going for the hit. He gets reversed a bit. Doesn't go for the second hit because he does not want a fourth penalty. Ferguson coming the other way. Barely onside. Thrown on goal by Lonergan. Rebound just sitting there. Taken by McLeod. He comes out from behind the net looking for a play. Up to McNeil. Lonergan going after it. Gets that puck low. Pass intercepted by Charlie McLaughlin. He moves it down low. 15 seconds left. McLeod loses it and escapes. Martin comes in for the hit. Cougars trying to get that puck out of their zone. Greeno with it at the point. 10 seconds left. Wildcats down low. Greeno mishandles it. 5 seconds now. Trying to throw it in front. No one there. Trying to go to Charlie McLaughlin. Gets it to Martin. Tipped on goal, and Lonergan puts it in after the buzzer. No goal. So, after two, Cougars lead 3-1. Shots 14-11 for the Cougars. We'll be back with the third period in 10 to 15 minutes. Welcome to the third period of the game between the U15 major Bage Valley Wildcats and the Joneljim Cougars. So far, after 2 periods, Cougars leading 3-1, with the shots being 14-11 in favor of the Cougars. Pass up ahead to Gavin McLaughlin. Shot doesn't quite find its way in the back of the net there. Good save by Wambach. Graves up to Boner. Boner trying to move that to the middle for Marsh. Ferguson holds it in, and then he goes for a change. McLeod with it now. Coming the other way, and Marsh, it knocks the puck away from him. Graves back in his own zone to pick it up. He comes glassing out. Lonergan picks up that puck near the red line, trying to make a toe drag. O'Neill pokes it away. Over to Buckley. Shot. Innes with the save. Can't hold on to it, but the puck does drop free. Puck coming behind the net. Innes with it. Moves it around. Buckley's going to get there first, it looks like. Never mind. Martin does. Moves that up the boards. Grabbed now by Parks. He moves it back into the zone. Rolls. Forces that puck back to Braun. Braun skating with it. Coming down the left side. Gets the red line. Dumps it in. Innes stops it. Moves that over to Greeno. Greeno with the cutback. Back over to Lonergan. Diebel skating it now. He gets the red line, dumps it deep. Rude. Moves that back in his own zone by mistake. Comes to Parks and he scores and he knocks the water bottle off. It's now 4-1 Cougars. Rude knocked it back into his own zone. Diebel changing, didn't want to touch it in case of too many men. Puck comes over to Parks and he scores. Puck to Fowler. Fowler trying to move that over to Bartow. Kelly. Yeah, McLaughlin mishandles it. Kelly picks it up over to Fowler. And moves that up to Howard. Howard loses it. Johnson going after it. Puck sent back into the Wildcats zone. Innes stops it behind his net. Just shooting it up and out is going to be Fowler. Gavin McLaughlin gets that stolen from him in the neutral zone. Then he goes after it, forcing it down low. Grabbed now by Howard. Howard with it up to McKay. McKay going to McLaughlin. Comes down low for Barry. Puck moved out. Martin breaks up that pass. Puck flies up into the air. Moved down low by Robichaux. Barry to the man on the half wall. They're trying to chip it out of the zone. Comes down low for Martin now. He moves it up top for Charlie McLaughlin, who just throws it back down and it gets shot to the Cougars bench. Scoring the 4th goal of the night. For the Cougars, 2nd goal of the night, number 24, Zenon Parks. For Parks, that's his 5th goal and 8th point. Getting the assist, number 15, Luke McNeil. For McNeil, that's his 3rd assist and 5th point on the season. Off the draw, Cougars win it back. They had that puck behind their own net. Moved around for Marsh. Marsh with it, coming the other way. Greeno grabs it. Coming in, shot by O'Neill, tipped aside by Innes. Sent down low now by Graves. Marsh gets the puck, Cycled back down to Marsh by Boner. Marsh still on it. Sent back down low for O'Neal. O'Neal slides it over to McLeod. Shot by McLeod, caught by Innes. D-zone draw for the Wildcats now. 16:06 left to go in this game. Off the draw. Diebel trying to move that puck around. Rude trying to stop it. Comes up to the point for Graves. Blocked by Ferguson. Back up to the point for Graves. And now it comes to Rude. Rude with it. He moves that down low. Grabbed now by McLeod. McLeod moves that on the boards for McNeil. McNeil hit over. Comes to Ferguson. Coming around the boards. Up top to Diebel. Diebel over to Greeno. Shot by Greeno, and that's going to be gloved by Wambach. Ozone draw for the Wildcats now. Still trailing by 3 goals here. Brood to Fowler. Fowler's shot. That puck's going to miss the net. Grabbed down low by Rolls. Trying to move it up to the point. Gets past Bartow Kelly. Anus way out of his net. Moves that up the boards. Bartow Kelly with it. On the side. Up to Rolls. Rolls gets hit from behind there by Sim. Sim gets it in, and this is going to be a... Oh, it hits a glove in the bench, I think. Neutral zone draw here. And off the draw, puck comes over to the boards. Braun gets the line. Dumps it in. Innes behind his net. Puck coming around. Robichaux. Trying to get that up to Howard. Comes back to Robichaux. Comes on to goal. Wambach leaves that behind his net. Braun picks it up. Quick cut back. Slides that to the half wall. Comes up top for Bartow Kelly. He trying to chip it in. Glove down by one of the Cougars. Grabbed now by Braun. Skating through an opening. Coming in. Moves that puck over. Good pass over to Sim. I don't know if Sim was expecting it. Good hit there. And coming in now to lay a hit. Johnson, he gets hit. Knocked down by Bartow Kelly. Wildcats in their own zone now. Howard on it. Wilson with it at the point. Shot. Gloved in. Grabbed now by Bartow Kelly. Trying to come up top for Gavin McLaughlin. Back down low for Bartow Kelly. Stop up, moving it up the wing. McLaughlin trying to get it out. Bartow Kelly trying to get it out. Must be caught on that pile of snow right in front of the door. Shot. Good save by Innes on Johnson. Bartow Kelly still trying to get it out. Shot hits the referee. Puck sitting there for O'Neal. O'Neal moves that up top for Barry. Shot. Bartow Kelly with it. Just going to flick it out of the zone. Back to grab it now. Dixon. Got some pressure from Howard. Dixon on it. Over to Bonar. Bonar with it. Up to... Over to Buckley. Back to Bonar. Trying to make a move past Charlie McLaughlin. Come in and cover up by Innes. Off the draw, puck up to the point for the Cougars. Caught by Innes there. 12:59 left to go here in this one. Off the draw, another shot. This time this misses the net. Battle for the puck on the boards. Back to Charlie McLaughlin. Trying to send it ahead. Flicked in by Barry. Puck over to Charlie McLaughlin. Drop back for McKay. McKay up to Gallant. Gallant ahead. Martin going after it. Dixon with it. Throws it back. Gallant gets it. And no, he doesn't. O'Neill coming the other way. Puck moved over to Marsh. Martin throws a hit. Lonergan pokes that puck away. McLaughlin trying to move that over to Martin. O'Neill with it. Try to bust through. Line held there by the Cougars. Coming in. Buckley over to O'Neill. Shot, he scores! 12:04 left to go here in the third period. 5-1 Cougars. Gonna have to listen for the assist, but getting that goal, number 19, Lachlan O'Neill. Now Greeno coming the other way, wraps that puck around. Puck shot around, up to Diebel. Diebel shot, tipped on goal by McGuire. Rude with it. Over to McGuire. Up top the point, shot by Diebel. Blocked. Down low, Parks with it. Just tosses it out of the zone. Greeno with it. Trying to force it ahead. Buckley steals it, moves it back. Greeno still on it in his own zone. Cycles that for McGuire. McGuire cutting up through the middle. Puck knocked over to Ferguson. Ferguson coming the other way. Cuts up, shot, and barely getting a glove on it. Landry. Greeno follows it up, looking for Rude, and Landry's going to break that up with a stick. Got McLaughlin on it. His shot, rebound comes up. Now up top for Ferguson. He rips a shot, he scores! $5-2 now for the Cougars. Shots 23-15. Scoring the 5th goal of the night for the Cougars with his 2nd goal of the night. Number 19, Lachlan O'Neill. For O'Neill, that's his 4th goal and 7th point. Getting the assist for his 1st point of the night. Number 12, Kellen Buckley. For Buckley, that's going to be his 3rd assist of the season and 4th point. And also getting the assist, number 7, for his 1st point of the night. Sorry, I had to listen to who got the assist for that goal. And also getting the assist, number 7, Marty McLeod. For McLeod, that's his 2nd assist of the season and 2nd point. Cougars come the other way. Shot. Innes tips it up into the glass. Shot there from Braun. Good job there by Kelly coming in for the hit. He's knocked down by one of the Cougars. And then his head's kind of sat on there for a little bit. He's coming off the ice now. Kelly. Howard racing down the side, trying to make a move. Braun lays some body into him. Sim picks it up. Howard knocks him over. A move there by Rolls, trying to get around Braun. He's going to put the Wildcats offside. So scoring that goal, the 2nd goal of the night for the Wildcats, number 11, Tommy Ferguson. That's his 11th goal and 15th point on the season. Getting the assist is going to be number 19, Gavin McLaughlin. For McLaughlin, that is his 4th assist of the season and 4th point. Just under 10 minutes left to go in this one. Wildcats only trailing by 3 now. Loose puck, Lonergan jumps on it. Over to McKay, to Charlie McLaughlin. In his skates, he goes back to McKay, and he mishandles it. On that puck quickly. Boner. McKay trying to shove him into the boards. Boner going to get there pretty smoothly. Puck comes up to the point. Barry moves it down low. O'Neal moving that around the side. Rolls with it. Just gets it out of the zone. Sent right back in by Dixon. McKay over to Charlie McLaughlin. He's going to force that up to McGuire. Over to McKay. McKay up to Lonergan. He throws that around. Puck grab now by Ferguson. Ferguson on it, controlling it. Toe drag release for that shot. It's going to get blocked. Puck put down low. Flicking it out of the zone is O'Neal. Comes to Parks. Puck sent down low by Buckley to Parks. Shot. Innes knocks his net off by accident. Puck goes high. 8:12 left to go in the third. Off the draw, Bartow Kelly wraps it around. McLaughlin on it. Try and get that puck out of the zone. Comes up to Ferguson. McLaughlin follows up the play. Nice move coming down the ice. Loses the puck. Fowler trying to win it back. Ferguson there to cover for Fowler. Puts that puck back into the zone. Graves with it now behind the net. He goes D to D. Puck comes back to Graves. Howard on him. He moves it up the boards for Parks. And Fowler trying to take it. He's going to miss. Howard back check to break up the play. McLeod trying to skate past McLaughlin. He runs out of room. McLaughlin passes that back to Fowler. Fowler trying to move it to Ferguson. Parks gets a stick in the lane and comes out over the blue line voluntarily, trying to regroup. Howard trying to poke it past Graves. Good recovery there. Ferguson slips through with the puck. And then he gets hit from behind there, and I wonder where the call is. Ferguson gets it near the top of the circle, coming in, trying to get a shot. He does, tipped two, but Wambach will steer it aside. McKay from the shot, blocker saved by Wambach. Puck coming around the net. Graves with it, trying to get it out. Ferguson coming in, pinching to keep it in. Ferguson puts that down low. Grabbed by McKay, trying to throw it in front, back over to Ferguson. Trying to go up top. Bartow Kelly tripped up. No call. Puck over to Howard. Howard, good job forcing that in. He doesn't get hit, but he does lose the puck from the contact. Johnson over to Timmons, makes a move. Shot! And he scores. Innes not happy about that one. 6-2 now for the Cougars. 6:15 left to go here in this one. And that's the second goal of the night for number 22, Ty Timmons. Sorry, just listening to who got the assists and whatnot. Braun with that puck near the blue line. He's trying to get it into the zone. Comes to O'Neal. He's in now. Rips a shot. It's saved by Innes. Rebound. Boner can't get it. Greeno jumps up to glove it down. Martin grabs it now in his own zone. Well, he's trying to at least. Up to Lonergan. Lonergan. Flicks it in. Grab behind the net by Sims. Braun comes into it. Up to O'Neal. He has some space. Up to Boner. Boner trying to slot that puck trying to slot it through for Marsh. Lonergan coming in, shot. Good save by Wambach. Rebound pops out. Sim gloves it down. He's just going to go boards and out of the zone. Fowler coming in now. Cutting to the middle, knocked away from him, and that's going to be an offside call there on Robichaux as he tried to hold the puck in. Off the draw. Rude trying to move that over to Gallant. Barry goes boards and out. Robichaux, good foot race there with Buckley to keep him from just driving the net with it. Parks, he goes glassing out. Up to Buckley. He loses that puck. McNeil moves it down low now. Grab behind the net by Bartow Kelly. Cut back. Kelly still has it. Around for Rude. And Rude can't hold on to this, and this is not going to be an icing. Doesn't get nearly far enough. Dixon with it. Spins and fires it to Parks. Parks doesn't get a good clean grab of it. Puck comes to Gallant from Robichaux. Gallant's pass over to Rude, way behind him, giving the Cougars a good breakout opportunity as the Wildcats on for a change. Well, off for a change, technically. Parks on the forecheck, almost breaks up that pass to Ferguson. Ferguson manages to poke it ahead. Good hit there on McLeod as he dumps it in. Bartow Kelly behind his net with it now. Stops up, slides that over to McKay. Moves that puck to McGuire, who passes it away. Trying to enter the zone, Wilson accidentally flicks it up into the netting. That's going to be a whistle. 3:45 left to go in this game. Off the draw. Timmons over to Johnson. Battle for the puck. Graves trying to move it down low. Someone dropped it. O'Neal dropped in front of the Wildcats net. Looks like he got cross-checked in the back. No call. McLeod with it. Gets past, rolls. Trying to move it up to Neal. Shoots it in his own bench. That's 3:20 left on the clock here in the third period. Off the draw, puck up to Johnson. Johnson wheeling with it. Coming down the right side, shot, and nice glove save there by Innes. We got 3:08 left on the clock. Off the draw, puck comes up to the Cougars D, shot, and nice save by Ennis. 3:04 left to go in this one. Ozone draw here for the Cougars. Off the draw, Greeno with it. Fake shot, trying to sneak through and get the puck out of his zone. Can't, still hemmed in. Greeno with it again. Moves that around the board. Charles McLaughlin. Can't get it out. Lonergan on it. Sends that ahead, rolls, tips it, lets that puck drift in. Grabbed now by McLeod. Behind his net. Sent ahead to Charlie McLaughlin. He puts that puck down low. McLeod with it now behind his net still. Comes out on the side. Moves it ahead for Boner. And O'Neal racing for it. Innes stops it. Moves that around the boards for Diebel. Up top for McLaughlin. McLaughlin coming in. up to Ferguson, and Ferguson can't get a shot off. Knocked away from him. Loose puck taken by McLaughlin. He goes back to Fowler. Fowler ahead to Howard. He tips it in, going after it now. Sims with it. Gonna miss. Braun grabs it now. Braun up ahead for Parks. Coming down. Hat-trick attempt, and he scores. 5-hole on Innes to make it 7-2 with 1:40 left. That's a goal for number 24, Zenon Parks. 1:40 left in this one. I'm going to have to listen to hear who got the assists. Center ice face off now. 1:40 left. Shots 28-17. Off the draw. Puck comes back for McKay. McKay over to Bartow Kelly. And it skips over his stick. Robichaud's going to pick up that loose puck over to Root. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to listen to who got the assists. Puck moved down low. Grabbed by Sims. Cougars throw it ahead. And now they're breaking out their zone. 1 minute left to go here in this one. They flick it on goal, and Innes is going to cover that one up. Ozone draw here for the Cougars. Off the draw, Charlie McLaughlin wraps that around. Grabbed by Lonergan, ahead to Gallant. He pokes that into the zone. He's going after it. Battle on the boards for the puck, wrapped around by the Cougars. Out at the point, shot by Charlie McLaughlin, tipped by Martin. Just can't find its way in. In front, Martin with it, trying to get a shot off. Taken from him. Lonergan gets it back. Another shot. Rebound. Pops over the net. 25 seconds left to play in this one. Coming the other way. Wildcats trying to get one last goal before it ends. Over to Greeno. 3 seconds left. Shot tipped aside by Wambach. And that's the game. So final score, 7-2 for the Cougars. Shots 28-18. And third star of the game with 2 goals from the Cougars. Number 22, Ty Timmons. Second star of the game, also from the Cougars with 2 goals as well. Number 19, Lachlan O'Neill. And first star of the game from the Cougars with a hat trick. So 3 goals and 1 assist for a 4-point game. Zenon Parks. I'm Alton Ho with Highbutton Sports. If you want to watch more of these 2 games, make sure you tune in to highbuttonsports.ca. Wildcats playing next weekend on Saturday against the Gulls at the Gulls, 6:45, and then playing Hurricanes at the Hurricanes on the following day at 12:45. Cougars 2 home games, one on Saturday against the Bearcats at 5, who are currently 4th in the league. Sorry, not 4th, 9th in the league. And then they have a game against the Bombers, who are 3rd, on the following day at 12 p.m. So, I'm Alton Ho with Highbutton Sports. If you want to watch those games, make sure you tune in for Highbutton Sports. And always